Hey everybody, I have been getting a lot of questions on how I found, purchased, financed, insured Stanley by 2008 Econoline cargo van. So stay tuned, I'm going to tell you how I did that. But please, like, subscribe, helps me out a lot. Let's get to the video. Hi. When I decided, I should say, that I wanted to convert a van to a camper, I did a lot of homework. So that is the first tip I can tell you. Do your homework. What do you need in this van? Like me, I have a home, so I wouldn't be living in it full time. It'd only be what I call a weekend warrior. And I have friends that go to Schoolie Palooza and to Descend on Bend, and those are events that I wanted to attend. So I knew I wasn't going to be living in it full time. But you may want to jump into the van life. So do you need an extended van for more room? Do you need a high top for more ceiling room? These are all things that you need to consider before you start looking for your vehicle. What are you going to need this vehicle for? Next thing is, of course, price. Now, price is a huge factor. Me, I am on a limited budget. And so the van that I was looking for had to come in under $10,000. I also didn't want a lot of I call gizmos gadgets. I didn't want all the sensors. I didn't want the heavy duty emissions. I wanted something that I consider a basic vehicle, a basic cargo van. So I started looking for 2000 under 2010. 2010 and over, they started putting all the sensors and the emissions. It's snowing. It's my tree. Sorry. So I knew that's what I wanted. But finding a vehicle under that age that was not beat up, not rusty, and didn't have a ton of miles on it, I will tell you right now, was like looking for a needle in a haystack. It really was. I would find what I wanted, and then it would have 300,000 miles on it, and beat up, and rusty, and they'd want a fortune. So this is what leads me into the next segment, is dealerships. There is a dealership by me that's what they do. They actually buy schoolies, they buy cargo vans, and I got so lucky for people like me that want to convert these vehicles. So I had been checking out everything they've had for the last 3 months, and it would be the same thing as what I just told you. A ton of miles, beat up, rusty. And it's like, no, this is not what I want. So finally, after I got home from my race and my little camping trip up north, you can check out that video too, the Traverse City Trail Festival, I made a little loop through there to see if he had anything new. And sure enough, he did. I stopped, looked, was impressed. I will put at the end the full tour of Stanley. But Stanley, 2008, Ford Ecoline. Engine looks immaculate. Two small rust spots, which I believe are easily fixed. One under the driver's door, which you can seal up, uh, and one on the inside in the corner panel, which I can take that section out and replace that fairly easy. Only 120,000 miles on him. He hadn't been beat up. He has a couple dings. I mean, that's expected with a cargo van because people drive these for work. They don't really care about them. But the other thing about buying through this person, through this dealership, was that they they'll buy like 5 or 6 of them. And this Stanley and a few of the other vans they had purchased was for the company did contract work for communications for your Wi-Fi and cable. So they weren't hauling like heavy stuff. So he does have a couple dings in him, which to me are cosmetic. They're fine. It's not a big deal. He does not have power locks. He does not have power windows. To me, those are things that just more things to go wrong. I have a vehicle right now, Ethel, my '89 Suburban, shout out. Her electric locks and windows stopped working, 3 years ago. So it's just more things to go wrong. And a lot of people, he said, that had looked at that van simply did not purchase that van because it did not have electric locks and electric windows. Their loss, not gain. Here is the next reason going into financing, segue, is because this dealer has been financing schoolies and vans for people like me that want to convert it out into a pleasure vehicle, a camper. Sorry, plane flying overhead. He knew how to get that vehicle financed. Because when you go to a bank, if they see cargo, van, commercial, most of them want nothing to do with it. And if they do, they're going to charge you a huge commercial rate. They want nothing to do with it. Where this dealership just puts on, I went through the small credit union. That's who they do a lot of their business with. Small credit union. That he takes off commercial, takes off cargo. It is a van. That's it. It is a van. Because I went through a couple of other dealers. I found some things that I thought was interested, and banks were like, including my bank, we ain't touching that. That's a commercial vehicle, unless you have a business. We're not, and I do, but I wasn't going to pay that insurance or that rate, which leads me into the next segue of insuring that vehicle. Now, because the commercial was taking off and the cargo was taken off, when I presented it to my insurance company as a second vehicle, they didn't even question it. They were just like, oh, is this van going to be used for a daily commuter or pleasure? I'm like, well, I have a daily commuter. Stop, Terry. I have a daily commuter. I don't need that. This is just a pleasure vehicle. So I ended up getting a phenomenal rate on insurance because I bundled the two I have, and it's not a commercial vehicle and it's not a daily commuter. It's for pleasure. So I got an amazing rate. And same with going through the credit union instead of it being a commercial loan. I think my loan is 6%, which is a little high, but nowadays, yeah, that's to be expected. So anyway, those are the tips I have for you for finding your dream van conversion. I hope that answered your questions. If you have any other questions, please pop them down into the comment section and I will answer them. But I hope this helps you to find your dream vehicle. Please watch the ending of this video. I'll give you a full tour of Stanley so you can get a look at him. And I hope you are living your fiercest life today. Please like, subscribe. We're out. Hey everybody. I'm so excited. This is the new Adventure Mobile. Or it will be, I should say. I'd like to introduce everybody to Stanley. Stanley is a 2008 Econoline E250. So it is a 3/4 ton. I mean, super clean for this year. Very low miles, 120,000 miles. I should have popped the hood. I did not, sorry. But the engine is so clean. I mean, that engine looks like it's a brand new vehicle. Anyway, give you a little tour around. Now, I've been asked about the caution lights up top. He has 2 of them. And what I think I'm going to do is keep the front one. It's not hurting anything. The back one I'll probably put a vent in. But keeping that up top, people will think this is just a commercial work van, not a RV. So they'll probably be less likely to mess with it if they think this is like a utility line vehicle or something like that. So that will stay. It also comes with this light that shines up front. I like that. They were going to take it off. I said no, because if I'm going camping and stuff, that light could come in super duper handy. So, nope, that's staying. And then here's the side. Yep, she does have a couple dings. But I mean, look at that. She is in very, very prime condition. The seats, I mean, even inside, other than this seat, it's just really nice. I mean, this van was very well taken care of. Very well. Okay. So this, I'll probably just, for now, get seat covers. That'll be fine. This here, because they had to rekey it. The key had been lost. They pulled this off. So, when they get another piece to fit it, they're going to call me and I'll bring it in and they'll fit the column back on. Now, and very nice tires, a lot of life left in them. Okay. So here's the back. Now, like I said, this was a work vehicle. That center divider, I'm going to come out, probably sell it on Marketplace. I don't know if you can see, it does have a light on top there. That will stay. I will just mount that. Also has one back here. These will stay. This, of course, is going, and that is going. So, yeah. Once these are out, I'll put the floor in first and then frame it out. So follow along. I'm going to make a whole series on YouTube about making this into the van that I can't wait to go with Austin on adventures. So anyway, this is it. I'm very, very excited about the new edition. Stanley! Very excited. Can't wait. Follow along. Please like and subscribe to follow along on this van build out.